birthday to me. Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for this week's Pokemon Omega Ruby rotation battles in the free battle in Battle Spot. So, as I mentioned in yesterday's team building video, which there is a link to in the description, if you want to click that and check out the ideas and movesets and strategies of Blaze, our Mega Charizard X team captain, and the rest of his team, you can click that video and check out the ideas. And in a moment, we're going to get right into the Pokemon battles themselves in the rotation battles in the free battle in Battle Spot. But before I do, I just want to mention, as you're watching this video, at this point, I'm probably finishing up the Fates Collide pre-release at the Pokemon League at Heroes Beacon right now, getting my footage recorded for it. I'm going to be editing it pretty soon as I get home and put it together over the weekend. So stay tuned next Wednesday, or this coming Wednesday, for the Fates Collide video coverage of the pre-release. And I'm also going out to enjoy some nice birthday pizza, because it is my birthday today. And I'm going to enjoy a nice little treat. I've been trying to eat healthy, try to get in shape for the convention season, but it's a birthday. I'm going to treat myself. Anyway, that is all sort of behind the scenes stuff you don't need to know about. What you need to know about, or what you might want to know about, is the Omega Ruby rotation battles coming up right now. So let's begin. And here we find our first opponent, Geo, who needs Arceus from New York in the United States. If you need Arceus, you must find religion. Anyway, you see Geo has a Meloetta, a possible Mega Metagross, Genesect, a Volcanion, Samurott, and Jolteon. Now, something I didn't mention in the team builder, though, is that I really don't want to bring Blaze, Zapdos, and Articuno in the same fight if I have Rock-type attacks to fear. And it doesn't look like I do from this team. So I think I'm going to counter these legendaries, or at least two legendaries, with my own two legendaries. I'm going to bring in Blaze. I'm going to go in guns blazing. He's going to be my lead. I'm going to bring Zapdos. I'm going to bring Articuno. Now, what would be the threats against them? We do see some possible electric weaknesses, so Jolteon could be a problem. I think, just that being said, Marowak is my next best bet. And I'm going to bring him. I can simply just not rotate, I can just swap the Pokeball and put him in if the Jolteon proves to be a problem. Of course, once we Mega Evolve with Blaze, we are going to be resistant to any electric moves, plus Zapdos himself is going to be neutral to any Jolteon attacks. Or rather, any electric-type Jolteon attacks, because they can, of course, learn whatever they want. So Meloetta, and Volcanion, and Genesect. So, that is a Psychic up in the front spot. I think, definitely, the first thing, I want to start getting the screens up. I expect more special-based attack coming from these Pokemon, so I'm going to rotate into Zapdos for starters, get up to Light Screen. We can Roost to heal back once we need to. Alright, so we do outspeed the Meloetta. The Light Screen goes up. Nice and protected specially. And here we see they go for the Relic Song. And what exactly is this? I've never really seen this used. Here comes the Fighting type now, both Psychic and Fighting. So I think... Do I even need to try for the Reflect? I don't think we have much to fear physical-wise. So it just became Fighting type. Can we use that to our advantage? No, but we do have Blaze with Shadow Claw, so we're going to rotate back into our Charizard. We're going to Mega Evolve. Wait a minute. Let's go ahead and get the Tailwind up. We're going to bring Articuno up, get our speed up first of all. Close Combat. It is neutral. We are defensive. Excellent. We take that one. The defenses do drop, and we're going to get that speed boost from the Tailwind. Next turn, we're going to go ahead and rotate into Blaze and go for the Shadow Claw. After the Mega Evolution, of course. Alright, so we do have our leftover recovery. Very nice. And there, right there, we do have some possible physical threat to worry about with that new Fighting-type Meloetta. But we can possibly get a single hit knockout if we Mega Evolve, go Shadow Claw. The defenses have fallen. Even if they rotate into either Volcanion or the Genesect, neither one will resist the Shadow Claw. So here comes Blaze. And here comes the Genesect. That's no problem. Unless they have something I'm not expecting. But here we see Mega Evolution. Blaze becomes Mega Charizard X. We're going to land a powerful Shadow Claw. Let's see what this Genesect goes for in return, however. And we should have gone Flare Blitz. A Techno Blast, it's based off of the item that's holding. What item is it? Is it super effective? It is actually super resisted. I don't think there's anything to worry about there. Now, Would they try to rotate the Volcanion up, trying to resist a Fire-type move? That is a possibility, so I'm going to go right around into Zapdos and go for the Discharge. It's going to be good against whatever comes up, but they actually stay active with the Genesect, I see. We're going to get a powerful Discharge off, possible Paralysis. No, it's going to self-destruct. Hang in there, Zapdos. We should have got that Reflect up. I don't know if you can take that. You barely take that. 4 HP left. Zapdos, you moderate, not really, but you are a tank. Alright, anyways, that is 1 legendary down. Next we see Jolteon. Alright, so, as I say, probably the best way to deal with Jolteon is definitely Marowak. Who do I want to save to deal with? Well, I gotta save Zapdos for the Volcanion. I'm actually going to, for the first time, possibly go for... No, I was going to go for Articuno's Mudslap, but he will be weak to the electric move. Blaze will resist it, and I think Dragon Claw is the best move to go for. If they bring the Volcanion up, it double resists the Flare Blitz, but it will not resist the Dragon Claw. So come on up, Blaze. Let's get that Claw off. We do still outspeed thanks to that Tailwind still being active. And we almost dropped the Jolteon, but we take a Thunder Wave. That was one move I didn't pack on the team this week, Safeguard. I don't think anyone could learn Safeguard for this week. But, well, we just lost the Light Screen, the Tailwind did fall. Now things are not looking super good for our side. Could I actually get the Tailwind back up? In fact, you know what I think I'm going to do? I might want to bring Blaze out. No, not just yet. I'm thinking to bring a Marowak in, but I gotta wait for somebody to fall. That way I can have free rotation. If I bring Marowak in, there is a chance Volcanion can come up and go for a water move. So, all things considered, I'm gonna go rotate into... Probably the best bet is Zapdos, get that Light Screen back up. Will we outspeed the Jolteon? Or the Volcanion? So the downside is, our best bet to deal with Volcanion is of course Zapdos, and we're about to lose him right here with a Steam Eruption. Of course Marowak will be super effective with the Bone Meringue also. Alright, so we have our Light Screen up though, that's at least something for us. I think we have to go ahead and rotate now into Articuno and get the Tailwind back. That's going to be what we go with. Hopefully the Light Screen will allow us to survive a hit. Let's go Tailwind. They might actually go for a water move seeing Marowak here. Oh, we actually outspeed the Volcanion. Good. So our Tailwind is back up to full. Does that mean Marowak will outspeed? I don't know, but he is our best bet. Now, we're probably about to lose the Articuno. Like, what is this water type? It must be water type. We actually do not lose Articuno. Sweet, he is still in here. Now, if we go for Freeze Dry to get some damage off, it would be neutral. If we go Mud Slap, which would be super effective, you know what? I have never used Mud Slap yet in these Wi-Fi battles that I can recall. We're going to use it right now. Here's Mud in your eye, Volcanion. Minimal damage, but we do lower the accuracy. Alright, does it go for another? Oh, it goes for Fire Blast, and it does actually connect even after the accuracy drop. So I think this one is all on Marowak now. Just go into Marowak and fire off as many Bone Meringues as it takes to drop the remaining Pokemon. Shell Bell, is it, or Leftovers? Looks like Leftovers, alright. So, it's going to rotate Blaze up, but of course we're going to swing him right out of there. Go for the Bone Meringue of our Marowak. Can we take this thing down? We have that Thick Club. We easily take down the Volcanion. Alright, another legendary down. All that's left now is the Jolteon, which is easily going to fall to Marowak. And we do have this Meloetta. Now, I get to go Bone Meringue once again. That is our only option at this point. Close combat, come on, we can handle that. Our defense is awesome. Ow. Regardless, the defenses have fallen. Now a Bone Meringue, if it connects, will drop this. Bam. and double band. Down goes the Meloetta. The remaining Pokemon is Jolteon. Would they have hidden power ice? It is possible, so the Tailwind did just fall. Marowak, as long as you can take a hit from this thing, we're going to Boomerang and win the match. Let's see what they're going to go with. You know, I could have actually gone for an accurate move. I didn't realize Jolteon was still that low. Last Resort fails, and the Boomerang misses. Alright, let's go ahead and let's go Fire Punch. I should have gone... Okay, Discharge of course does nothing. We're going to Fire Punch this Jolteon, claiming our first win for this week against a team of legends and some held items as well, which I didn't mention. But good game to my opponent. Well played, Geo. That was a fun one. The Blaze squad finds itself going up against Connor from New Jersey, United States, asking for a trade, but ooh, Swampert. We also see Groudon, Rayquaza, Latios, Charizard, another Charizard. They got almost the exact same team as us, except 4 of them completely different. And Dragonite. Now we only see 4 held items, and Charizard is 6 levels lower, so we might not see that in battle, but it does have that held item, so it could be a possible Mega Charizard. Now, possible leads. We don't have any grass moves for this week, so we can't really do much to that Swampert. We're just going to basically hit it with everything we have. And the Pokemon that could be most resistant to that would, of course, be, let's say, Zapdos or Articuno. You know what? We don't see any real rock threats. Now, there could be some rock moves, but they won't be stabbed. So I think I'm going to go right ahead and, of course, lead Blaze, our eventual Mega Charizard X. Zapdos and Articuno are going to be the other 2. And possible ways to deal with all of these other Dragon types and Flying types and the Groudon as well. We're going to bring our own Swampert. Skippy, oops, I didn't want to choose Gwar, there we go. Skippy is our 4th choice. Let's get this match underway versus Connor. Is it John Connor? Are we seeing some possible future comeback to... No, John Connor didn't come back from the future. That was Kyle Reese. Anyways, we see Swampert, Groudon, Rayquaza. Now, I'm assuming it's going to be a Mega Swampert. Now, the problem is, though, they've got Drought if they... Well, if they rotate that Groudon up, the Drought won't activate. They might go for a Water, like, you know, Rain Dance with the Swampert. I was going to say Skippy. Swampert. What to do? Now, possible physical offense on these Pokemon means I'm going to rotate into our Articuno and get up the Reflect. Just in case they go for some physical type attacks against us. As I say, we could see some Mega Evolution from the Swampert, which we are not going to see just yet. It did have a held item from what I recall, however. So they go for an Ice Punch. Hope you don't freeze us. Alright, leftovers, we handle that nicely. Actually, I just clued in. I've got Freeze Dry. Go ahead, Articuno. Watch this. Double super effective against Swampert. Is that a Focus Sash? No, actually, it just manages to survive it. Okay. That I'm accepting. Alright, at this point, probably the best bet. I want to get the light screen up now. They might want to rotate the Swampert out. But either way, Zapdos should outspeed anything on their side. We can get our light screen to block that Surf if need be. And you can actually see it stay active. Okay. Well, our Reflect is up, our light screen is up. We're actually doing quite well. I'm gonna dive. It's a physical move. So we don't have Surf on our side. Surf actually hits things underwater. You know, now's a free turn to get our Tailwind up. We're going to do that. Articuno's coming back up. We're getting that Tailwind ready to go. I think he's probably the best one to take this dive attack as well. Blaze would have it super effective against him. Zapdos has less defense than Articuno. There we go. Our Ice Bird from Kanto takes that dive quite nicely. And with the Tailwind activated, we're free to freeze dry anything on the opposing side. Pretty sure Articuno's going to outspeed. Yeah, I'm just going to let the Swampert drop at this point. Now, it's interesting, we didn't see it Mega Evolve, though. It did, I recall, have a held item, unless I misread the team screen for the battle. But regardless, we get the first knockout, we get some more leftovers recovery, and with only 5 Pokemon on the field, the slight lag of animations is gone. But we're going to see the 6th Pokemon as our Reflect does fall. Dragonite. I'm thinking now's the time. Let's go for Blaze and Mega Evolve and get that Dragon Claw fired off. Of course, this could have multi-scale, so if it's at full HP, it'll take less damage from this attack. But we do have that Tough Claws ability. We're going to hit it pretty hard regardless. Mega Charizard X. Let's go ahead and see how much this does to the Dragonite. It is a one-hit knockout. I think we're pretty well clear to sweep the rest of this team. So our best way to deal with that, of course, is Freeze Dry. So Articuno coming back up. We get a super effective ice attack, even if they rotate to the Rayquaza, which would be pretty awesome. It's going to be double super effective, unless they go for the Mega Evolution and get the Delta Stream up. But they stay active with Groudon. And is this a one-hit knockout? It is not, but I believe a Dragon Claw will finish it. And Fissure. Oh, they're trying to knock out our Charizard in a single hit. You know what? I'm going to give them that chance. I'm going to go back into Blaze right now and go ahead and Dragon Claw. If they do bring that Rayquaza up, at least it'll still be super effective. We lost the Tailwind, but I don't think we have to worry about things outspeeding us. I could be wrong, but let's find out as we go for the Dragon Claw from our Mega Charizard X. Now, if we don't drop this thing, they could get the Fissure one-hit knockout. But down goes the Groudon. Final Pokemon being Rayquaza. Either way, we can go for the Dragon Claw. I think we're just going to go ahead and go with that. They could possibly Mega Evolve, maybe outspeed, I don't know. I don't think Rayquaza is super crazy fast, though. If it is, we're about to find out. I'm trying to remember all the other battles that I've had against these particular legendaries. Here we see the Mega Evolution, of course. The Fervent Wish has reached Rayquaza. Mega Evolution, the Delta Stream will activate. Now, if we actually go for the Freeze Dry, it's going to be just one double super effective. Yeah, that's great, Professor. That's just going to be super effective, but this is a Dragon Pulse, which drops our Charizard with a critical hit. That's okay. We have a backup plan. It's called Skippy. Get in there, Skippy. We're going to go right ahead and Avalanche. Now, as I say, the Delta Stream will actually reduce or eliminate the flying type half of Rayquaza's weakness to ice, but at least we can get a super effective Avalanche off as we take a hit, and the defenses are going to drop as it Dragon Ascents. Now, of course, we have that Focus Sash. We will survive this regardless of how much damage it does to us. We would have survived it regardless. And here we're about to see a powerful Avalanche at 120 power, thanks to the boost of being hit. Will this be enough? Almost, but I'm pretty sure Zapdos outspeeds. Zapdos is going to go for the Discharge. I believe dropping this Rayquaza. There we go. Of course, it is now resisted, being just Dragon type, but anyways, we do get that knockout. The Legendary Birds and Mega Charizard and Swampert get the drop on some Legendary Pokemon. Well played match, interesting fight, good game, Connor. I had fun. And there we have it, folks. Mega Blaze X and his team this week, comprised mostly of the legendary birds Zapdos and Articuno, come out on top in all of this week's battles, which, along with scoring Marowak the Green Glow victory in his first premier rotation battle on the channel, it also enables Articuno to clear away that shameful red hue of defeat and switch over to the victorious green as well. And what better way to end off the rotation battles for what I'm calling Zapdos and Articuno week here on our channel. So as I mentioned in yesterday's Team Builder, we actually do have one final week in our series of Mega Evolution Team Captains for the rotation battles, and that will be the long overlooked, because I'm dumb, Mega Swampert. Skippy, who came in quite handy against that Mega Rayquaza in that last fight, will be commanding the team next week with that Swampertite close at hand, which now I believe will bring our series of Mega Evolution rotations to a close. So if you liked what you saw in these battles today, and if you have any suggestions or recommendations for any of the Pokemon and movesets that I used today, or just battle strategies in general, feel free to leave me a comment down below, and I'll look forward to hearing from you. Also, if there are any Pokemon in particular from my collection that you see here that you'd like me to use along with Skippy in next week's team, leave that in a comment below as well, and I'll see about including those Pokemon into the team. With all that, we're going to end off this video now. Come on back to the channel tomorrow, folks, to check out episode 33 of our Pokemon Blue playthrough, where Zapdos and Articuno week comes to a close as we explore the depths of Seafoam Island, leading to a pretty interesting encounter, which I'm sure you can already figure out by now. Anyway, thank you as always for checking out the battles today, everybody, and I'll catch you next time.